Hello Derby people, it's time for another Derby-tastic Monday Rules Blues. This week, me and Cobra Kai Derby Coach are tackling what you are between jams. This covers rules 3, 3.1.2 and 7.2.2. Just gonna have to hang on with me here because this gets kind of easy and then it gets really complicated. So let's look at this funky diagram. Let's say that after jam 1 ends but before jam 2 starts, for some reason you decide to skate up to the head ref, call them a dirty name and give them the finger. That isn't the only way to get a penalty between jams, but it's definitely a no-no and you will get sent to the box. But where do you sit? Because if you don't know, in the penalty box there's actually chairs assigned for jammers and blockers. Now, as to where you're going to sit, it all depends on what you were playing in jam 1. If you're a blocker or on the bench during jam 1, you sit as a blocker, period. Even if you were lining up to be jammer in jam 2. If you're a jammer during jam 1, you sit as a jammer, even if you were lining up to be a blocker in jam 2, or if you weren't even supposed to be in that jam at all. This means that as far as penalties are concerned, you are still in your role that you had at jam 1 until the whistle goes for jam 2. So that means that when you put your jammer panty on, you're not actually a jammer until they blow the whistle. So to make this less confusing, the head ref should actually give a timeout so that everyone can sort of rejig their spots in the jam to allow for this person that's sitting in the box. The head ref should do this, but they don't have to. So here's what can happen if you don't reposition people after the penalty is called. Okay, situation A. If you were the jammer in jam 1 and you get a penalty on your way to the bench, you will sit in the jammer seat in the box. If there's another skater from your team standing behind the jammer line, they're technically going to be a false starting blocker wearing a jammer panty as soon as the whistle blows for jam 2. It also means that when you are released from the box, you will have to find the jammer cover, put it on your helmet and skate the rest of the jam as a jammer, not go to the bench like you were trying to do before you decided to get all sassy up in the head ref's grill. Situation B. If you were the blocker or on the bench during jam 1 and you were lining up to be the jammer in jam 2, you will sit your penalty as a blocker. If nobody adjusts for this before the start of the whistle, your team will have 5 blockers, 4 on the track and 1 in the box, and 0 jammers if the jammer is from jam 1 is on the bench. 5 is too many blockers, so the refs will send the last blocker to enter the track back to the bench. Your team will not be able to score during that jam because you won't have a legal jammer. What do these situations have in common? Everyone's going to be fucking confused. There will be a huge official timeout where everyone tries to figure out what the fuck's going on. So what's the solution? Do not get penalties between jams. It just ends in tears. So that's it for this week's Monday Rules Blues. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome videos, and I will see you guys next week.